So this is the first apartment building. So what you're gonna do is you're going to the bottom there. You're gonna put that mesh.
I did not bring that.
That's
up
gonna
to
get rid
him,
of.
But yeah, I would suggest the mesh on the bottom in order to close in that gap, because it needs to be a build up underneath.
Still gotta get rid of this concrete.
Cement. We have a guy that's gonna come at the end and just take the pieces of cement because they use it for something.
Okay.
And
you're gonna put a piece right here too, right?
At the end we cut our small pieces, but the enclosure is completely built and sealed. All screws are in, new wood.
So all the screws. So you got 2 screws.
I got two screws on the middle rail, 2 screws in the top rail, 2 screws in the bottom rail. So that's 6 screws per board.
Okay, and that's gonna be filled in with a smaller picket.
Exactly.
They gotta be custom cut.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All custom cuts are done at the end.
Okay, concrete that gotta be removed.
Concrete to be removed.
What's up with it? Where does this stuff come from?
This stuff is the tenant that was here. They left all that.
You get rid of that too, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of that with the rest of your debris.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, we put that. Well, no, he's gonna do something different. And this is the old gate. What you want to tell Ben about this gate?
This is the old fence that you wanted me to stain. Now, of course, you can look at it and doesn't even have an outside lock. They're using a piece of board to keep it closed, but it looks like somebody might have knocked the board off that was in here originally to keep it closed. So now it doesn't close at all.
Okay.
But
so that's fence. Let me look at the back of it. That's kind of raggedy.
Pretty worn, pretty raggedy. But this is the part that you wanted me to salvage in order to stain. So we're walking each one, just making sure that anything that's pulled away is shot in with a screw.
Yeah, these got old rusty nails in them.
Yeah.
These are old rusty nails.
So we'll shoot anything that's hanging, we'll shoot it in with a screw. See, you got the old rusty nails poking out at the bottoms, boards. So all this will be stained with the curry stain, which is a stain that's as close to the picket color, the new picket color as we can get.
Okay. All right.
And that runs all the way up until you get to the new fence.
So it needs a whole bunch of...
Now, when you get here, this post right here was one of the bold posts. So I'll disconnect this panel from this post, pull this post out, drop a new straight post in, and then reconnect the panel and put pickets to cover this section up.
Okay, so that post got to come out.
Yeah, that has to come out
leaning.
because that was one of the bows on the fence.
Okay, look like all these screws and all these nails in here got to come out and be re-screwed.
Yeah, which is extra detail for us to do because these are actually boards that were supposed to be already secured in there, but the nails are so old and rusted, they're not even holding the boards in these, so we have to get extra screws to shoot all these back into the fence.
Okay.
Now, this is the tree that I was discussing with you on the phone.
Let me get the sun behind me, so let me see if I can get a better shot at you with the sun behind me.
This tree right here is the tree I was covering with you on the phone that I told you was the reason why the fence was protruding out right here. This tree probably wasn't here originally, but it probably just grew and then it turned into a monster situation, pushed the fence out.
Okay.
So this is why I had to take down this whole section and rebuild this section to fix it so that it can be a level straight fence here where this tree is.
Are you going to come around the tree or are you going to cut the tree out?
I already made my cuts, and instead of using 2x4x8s here, I have to use 10s because you can't drop a post on this side of the tree.
Okay.
So I have to run to this post. So I have to run from my new post, I just set,
which is right here. Okay.
And then connect it to the rest of the fence past the tree.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Can't the owner have somebody, a tree guy come out and just remove the tree, stomp it off?
You could, or we could remove the tree, but of course that will, you know, be
Savannah.
the rate
It's
of whatever.
So Ben never
But that
saw
would
you
be
before,
the-
so I let him see
That
you.
would be the base. That would be the best case scenario in order to run my rails in order where I want them. But since it's here, I have to do.
Because the tree is creating a problem with even the cable box. Because see, it's growing along the cable box on the side there. That
That's
actual
true.
tree needs to be removed. That would be the best solution, is to have the tree removed.
Sounds
That
like
is true.
sense.
That is true.
Think you take a cable thing, 'cause when you make your dump, think you just got to go knock that tree. That tree has no purpose. It's pushing on everything.
Push it on the fence, and eventually it will push the new fence that I'm about to put here. It
Yeah.
will, once it grows back, it will push it also.
Then the solution is to remove
So
the tree.
that's something that you
Yeah.
know you can take in content. Now,
Yeah, it's gonna do further damage.
if you can tell, this right here is the extremely large crater that we pulled out of the ground that was on one post.
Wow.
This is what we have to deal with. This is why that when you get into these type of things, it's very tedious. Because when you run into something like this probably weigh about 300 pounds. And I had to dig that out the ground in order to remove the post, to set the new straight post.
Wow. And this came out the ground right here?
Yeah, this is why it's a huge crater in the ground. That came out of there.
Wow.
So
why they use all that kind of? They didn't even have to use all that
it
kind
was
of thing.
unnecessary.
For one post.
It was unnecessary, but that's what they did. This
Wow.
is the new straight post, completely leveled, which will connect the existing fence back halfway on the post, and then I'll connect the 2x4x10 to it to keep it running, and put all new pickets here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
As you can see, I took down that midsection fence and rebuilt it.
Oh yeah.
New,
Oh,
rail
you must
straight.
have just did that. That
Yes,
wasn't
I did.
Okay.
looking great.
Okay. And you raise it up on the patio. there. I
Yes,
see
the
where it's
patio's raised because it stepped up and straight across.
And this is some of your other materials still on. You got it in this yard. Some of your materials.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, let me show them the back of this gate. This the gate. This the going toward the front. Looking toward the front of the building. That's the back of that mid fence right there.
this
okay,
mid fence right here is the one that I said I was going to leave. As you can see, it's basically straight. We're going to stain the old pickets so that they're stained and try to get them close to that color. But basically, it was unnecessary to take this one down because relatively it's pretty straight.
Okay, great.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Okay.
Oh, down in the middle. Well, it's not really a big necessity. Now, of course, missing boards. We took out all the bad ones. That's why it's empty spaces to put in new ones.
Okay.
Or older ones that are better than the ones that were there. Took these out. This has to be put back in with screws because that's what we're doing. Anything that's unsecured, secured back.
And that's
to
material. This is new material you're gonna use on the ground.
Yeah. Now, this is the beginning of the new fence we put in that we took down the old fence. On this side of the cyclone fence is ran with the pickets on the outside because you see from the street, you see in the
Right.
outside,
The outside,
of the
yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
Let's continue with this fence.
Exactly. It makes sense.
Ran it all the way down until we got to the cyclone fence.
Because the building owner here don't need to have a nice smooth fence.
Exactly. And not only
Exactly.
that, this is the beginning of the backyards of this next property. So
Right.
we reversed them, put the rails on the back, and
So they can have the smooth-
pickets, the smooth side on the side where the tenants
Right.
are.
Right.
So everything is nice and level, neat.
I'm gonna swing
on that
around right
side.
quick because I'm gonna just show Ben. The reason why those pictures are showing is because that's got a building right there, and over here there's just an open field, and when there's an open field facing the main highway, you want the smooth side out
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
for aesthetics.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So this
Gotcha.
is what we did here.
That's a big tree too. You want to show him how you cut around that tree?
Here's another.
We're gonna go through this little
situation
fence yard.
with the tree.
This fence was already
Yeah,
down.
this fence was down. The kids, I guess they used this to get through.
Okay, so we're
Now-
walking behind this building.
Behind this building, as you can see, you have a very large tree right in the
Big
middle
tree.
of the fence line. So in order to give you the look and keep your fence running straight, I had to build a form around both sides of this tree, and so that you have the look that your rails are running through the tree.
Right.
To keep your fence running straight.
Right. Instead of trying to go around it.
Yeah, both ends butts up to the tree. It's sealed tight, and the rest of the rails are running straight on both sides.
Now this is all your debris too, so you got to get rid of this too because
Well, this right here were clips off of this tree.
How about all this other the fencing?
Yeah,
and,
this wiring. We were trying to see if they wanted to try to
use it to
fix that.
So
back.
you'll leave that here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can just wire that up some kind of way. But other than that,
And you weren't able to run that picket longer because of the tree?
no. That I did that purposely. I kept this picket mid because the whole entire trunk is down, right? Yeah. So I stopped it here to seal this area, and then of course the tree's blocking anything from getting in the fence there anyway.
Right, right.
So
this is the old pole right here.
Yeah.
That's the old pole. The old fence was way back this way.
Yeah, apparently they must have used the concrete drill to drill inside the concrete here in order to set this back.
Okay, cool. Just showing him that. All right.
And of course, this is where this new fence ended, where you had the newer cyclone fence and the two-rail system of the older pickets, which we left purposely because they were all good. There was no reason to take this fence down. All the pickets were good, the rails were good, so we're just going to put stain on the inside of that so that it has a same
Appearance,
look
yeah.
as the rest of the fence.
Now, are you able to tie that in
See
on
if
the
I can.
other side?
I'm giving a look
it's
over.
Up. I'll put one picket
Just behind the
on
third
that
building.
side to close that off, and then it runs on.
I'm just showing Ben the backyard over here. And that's the siding on that building, just in case you don't have pictures of it. This is the third building. I think this is the one that wants to do the siding on.
Where this tree is, to give them an over where this tree is, where I just demoed down this old fence that were separating these 2 yards.
Okay.
That were only held by one nail that they hammered into the tree.
That was it.
And then that one post over there, that's the only thing that was holding that, and all the wood is rotten.
Okay,
so that had to come down.
So what do you got? So what you got holding it is this post here, and it's kind of held in. What's holding it to the tree? That
There's
post.
a 4x4 here. Rail is ran off, and then it's braced back on the tree. And there's 4-inch screws shot from that rail inside of the tree,
Okay,
locking
gotcha.
it in.
So 4-inch screws. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
He needs to hand up because he needs to do something about the tree because it is actually raising up the shingles on the roof.
Oh, Savannah made a point. Yeah, the Ben, for your roof's sake, this you need to bring in Ezra, you can't climb trees, I guess, huh? But anyway, that tree is really gotta go. Not the whole tree, but you gotta get it way down. It's a deciduous tree. Look like it lost its leaves, so it's not oak. And that tree is rubbing as the wind blows. It's gonna rub on your roof, and your insurance company is gonna probably come later to tell you to do something about it. If they ever drive by here, they will, because the tree is not supposed to be touching the roof like that. As the wind blows, it's gonna also damage your shingles. And how about that tree over there? It's not over anything, the one over there, but if you have a tree guy come while he's here, you might as well have him trim that one a little bit way down too, huh?
yeah, that tree right there is also another part that was protruding into the fence line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they all right up on the fence line. I'm looking at it. Behind the one over there, looks like it's behind that new fence you was talking about in that corner. Look like it might be
Yeah, it's right on top
the
of
fence
the
line, too.
existing fence.
Okay, we'll walk through the front, then we'll go inside the property. Ben, this is the middle building. Just to show you that the windows in the back, all that trim need to be redone on this That's an upstairs. Is this the unit we're going
that's
into?
the unit, yeah.
That's the one we're going into?
Yep.
Okay, this is the unit that we're going to go into. Well, both of them, that left side is the unit, but this is this side. So this is the middle building and the back. That got to be taken care of. Of course, the siding it needs work. And just let you see. That's something you want to have done immediately. Somebody to come in and fix those, the ceiling around those windows, because I'm pretty sure water is getting down within the walls and causing damage on big rains. Okay. Okay, this is the first building.
First building, right side enclosure. The existing enclosure was demoed. New enclosure put up. This is a custom cut piece right here that has to be put in. New locks, heavy duty hardware that I use in order to give you that look, and it opens just like a door. Press down, open.
Okay, nice.
Arrow cut design for strength.
Okay,
And
that's good.
when you close it, it's supposed to sound like this. This is how you know you got your gates right. Just like a door.
Wow. Okay, and that's the fence over there, just the outside for the
Outside, separating the 2 yards. Heavy duty hardware on both side gates. Tops of pickets running, angled down, just like the property line.
Okay. Yeah, I showed to him the back of that fence already when we was in the back.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going? This is between the second and third building fencing. Okay. Go ahead, Ezra. We'll walk these.
Existing enclosures, demoed on this side, same situation. All custom cuts, of course, is done at the end. Gates open inside. Same arrow design for strength.
You made that gate a little wider, didn't
I
you?
made this gate wider because they had some elements in here that were actually big, and I know they probably need a wider gate to move around. So it's a little wider, more space, more freedom to place things in and out without having to squeeze or mess up the fence. And it still closes just like a door.
Okay. Let's go around and work our way back around this one.
Run down, as you can see, all screws in on the boards. Back inside, this was an issue also on this one when we were removing it. They fused the old concrete to the slab, so it took a lot of time to get those old posts out from away from the slab.
Okay.
Here, right here,
What's this area?
was filled with trash out of the unit, but we got rid of all of the stuff that was existing inside the unit.
This unit vacant?
Yeah, this is the one.
Oh, this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
thought you said the right side of the back. Okay, this is
Well,
this
yeah,
side.
it's the right side.
Second unit. Okay, I got you. You said right side.
This is the right side if you facing the thing. This is the
Oh,
right
this
side.
is left side.
This is the left side.
No, I was talking about the building.
Oh.
The left side of the building.
Oh.
So, okay, this is the unit. Let's look at this gate. Let's look.
714. Yeah.
6714. We're gonna come into there in a minute. Let's just talk about the gate
Okay.
right quick. Here's the
So
gate.
this is another gate, as you can see, framed up with the arrow. Smaller.
You put the extra framing on it.
It's smaller, so I enforced it more because
Alright.
it's a smaller gate. So it has different gate hardware, still heavy duty, but this is the teeth clamp hardware, which is the same as that, but for this particular one, I needed to use this because of where it was, how to drop on the slope of this ground, but still, same deal, closes just like the door.
Okay, and let me peep inside and just do a swing. Did I do a swing inside already?
Oh,
I think I did that.
right here.
Let me just go inside here. So you can see the back of this gate. Oh yeah. That's that little corner you gotta do by the tree.
Yeah, now this,
I'll swing
this
over.
right here was the existing side fence that I demoed yesterday. The one that's
Okay.
going to be a new side fence right here separating the yards. When I was taking it down, it nicked one of the pickets, the new pickets that I had in here, because there was a post right up against it.
Okay.
So when I build it back, I'll switch that picket out for a new one. But I have to drop a post right here and then go 8, drop 1, and so forth. So it'll probably be 3 4x4s on this line,
Okay.
straight down to meeting that post on that fence.
Yeah, I'm showing Ben the on that fireplace right there too. See how the siding is damaged on that fireplace. So you need to. A lot of the siding need to be addressed on all these buildings. But now I'm looking at the junk in all these backyards. Oh, I see you dropped the midsection over there too.
Yeah,
so
that's the that's the next fence.
Down there,
Section
further
that's
down.
Being dealt with.
Okay.
And as we were discussing before, all the pickets were flipped on this side so that the tenants have the smooth side of the fence.
Okay, I got you. Looks good. Looks good. And most of this debris here is from the tenant.
Yeah.
So you're only gonna
all this debris is their
except for the
backyard
wood stuff.
Yeah,
So which is
since I dropped.
which is gonna be removed. Okay.
Their stuff.
Yeah, that's just their stuff. They jump. I see you got a bigger gate on this right side here.
Yeah,
than this
same
gate.
deal. They had instead of me trying to put a 3.5-foot gate and then put a piece of fence,
I got you.
I just gave them a gate,
A big gate.
so they can go in and access their yard because that's all they have. This is the alley of their yard. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just gave them a nice size gate.
Okay, great. All right. Who's tape measure?
Tape measure out of there.
I see.
It's done.
And the enclosure over here, Ezra, we ain't talked about this one yet. You got a whole nother building, third building.
Third building, same deal. Enclosure on this side. Now the only difference with it is that we had to do something creative on this side of it because of the concrete step, which would not allow us to drop a post on here. So
Okay.
what we did, made some custom cuts on top of the steps, sealed it to a 2x connecting to the post on the bottom. Now on the other side of it, they have a little seat.
Oh, really?
there, or they
Can I
can
see
have.
that? Show me that.
Same arrow design, and they got a little step seat. They can take a little squat if they want to, right there.
It's gonna have narrow behind to get that squat. Oh, instead of you bring that all the way to it was angled before on that wall.
Yeah, exactly. So now, the way we have it set,
You pushed it out.
they had actually went into the house. They had
Oh, that's
so
not good.
I didn't want to do that. So
This got to be sealed too. So
Yeah,
this had
exactly.
holes. This had holes in the house.
yeah, I didn't
So this
wanna
post
go
was over
put
here.
holes in the house.
Gotcha. So you moved it out toward the. You moved it out so it's straight. Okay. Looks good. Looks good in here. Let's do this. Let's finish it over here, then we'll get on that. Let's finish it over here. And this is the front of it. So all that went good. It's kind of covering the window there. That's where you put it back where it was, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. Now, of course, this white residue is just chalk. It can washed off with water. It's just chalky residue that was
Okay.
on the board. So that's nothing.
Okay, let's go down and look at this one. Okay, last part of the fence is on the third building.
Now, this next enclosure we're about to take a look at, it does not have a gate. The original one didn't have a gate, so I'll put it back like it was.
Oh, okay.
So how do they have access?
From inside
From the
their unit.
inside, they never had outside access on this one. So,
That's the one AC that has the protected thing around it. Ben was talking about putting that on all the ACs, but then again, that's an AC person to do that.
so unit sealed around, no gate, so it's totally enclosed all the way around
Okay.
to the front side.
Okay, you got a spigot. I see a spout that's down that's needing work done to it.
They had the drain spout just running right here. So
Yeah, that's not proper. So that needs to be readdressed.
and
Maybe put a new one there with a turn on it. That's not
Dry rot. There's a lot of
got holes in it. That's not proper at all, man. So the manager need to address that. I'm just looking at the siding over here too on the right side near the window there. You got gaps in here. See a little bit of dry rot right here, in there. You can come down here. Just kind of give you a look at what's some of this siding. You definitely need a siding person to definitely check all this out. Okay, there goes some siding here next to the fireplace. There go another deal there coming down. That's not. Yeah, it's not as bad as the other one, but it's bad. How about this tree here? This tree need to be addressed too, Ezra. I'm gonna tell Ben about this. It's all up on the house.
This tree, I would suggest it be removed. It was also in the fence line. We took a limb out in order to carry the fence on straight, but it's actually
I see that.
trunk
You
of
mean
it is actually pushing.
I see the little limb you had to cut right here.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I would
I see.
suggest that it be totally removed. Now, this gate right here, I took it apart. It was fully built, but there was something that I didn't like about it, and sometimes I'm tedious like that with little things. So I took this apart. I want to take it apart, do it again to my specifications. So it's apart.
Okay. Backyard of the third. That's that tree in that corner I was talking about when we was on the other side. Yeah, it's kind of Well, I guess we got tree people over here that might can do something. It could cause a problem later.
This is some deck-looking thing that was already back here.
Okay. This is some fencing that came.
I saved this because all the boards on here are still sound, so I could use it to patch the holes in the older fence.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
I saved that.
Gotcha.
This is the existing that's already there. Now, the only thing that I was thinking about also was maybe inserting a third rail inside the middle so that it can just suck the middle of these pickets back in.
You can't get over there because of that chain link
Yeah, I
fence.
can't get on that side of it, but what I can do is I can take a couple of boards totally off, slide the rail in all the way, and then on the end shoot it to the picket so that it's on the picket and it's shot in.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I see what you're saying. 2x4.
Just for it to suck
stabilize.
back some, yeah, to stabilize it. That's all.
That could make sense. That could make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
This is where the end of the new fence ends. This board right here is going to actually seal it off just like that.
You know, I saw the other side. You're gonna do that on the end of this too.
Yeah, that's
I saw that. I was gonna ask
seal it
that.
off just like that, and then it free flows with this.
Yeah.
And this will all be stained, so it's just a step.
Aesthetics.
And it's shot down.
Gotcha. Just the other side, same yard. We looked at this yard from the other side over there.
Yes, that was your people.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you talk
Okay.
dirty baby diapers?
Yeah, as you can see.
Yeah, you got people that
needs to
they
be cleaned up.
need to use their trash can.
No, you need to go over there and so that you can shoot that baby diaper in the back.
Where?
It's on the ground. We're doing it.
Ooh, Lord, Ben don't want to see that. Wait, you talking about that? Wow, Savannah wanted me to show you, Ben. Oh, oh yeah. Ooh. I can't see. People are putting baby diapers out here, and it smells too. Need to talk to whichever tenant this is. They need to not throw their trash in the backyard. Wow, people, man, people. Anyway, we trying to talk low, but that's just, I guess, I don't know. It just need to clean up in the back, especially if you're gonna, be showing it to anybody. And the tenants need to keep it clean. Maybe Ben, you can do an additional. Since we're gonna get rid of all the other crap, maybe if you pay them a little extra, they can just clean up the whole thing back there and just make sure the tenants keep it clean from that point. That's what I'm thinking. Wow. Okay, let's go inside the unit. Just to talk about this short chain link fence, you can see the gap there. This need to be pulled back this way because this wasn't broke like this before on this end. See how they done need to be put back. Maybe Ezra can tack it back, but he tells me that the kids are jumping on it every day. I can see this little cap thing here is broke that connects it to the fence here. Okay, that thing gonna be on the ground in a minute if kids keep jumping on it. Okay, let's go look at the property. Yeah, here's a look at your railroad ties.
That's old.
Yeah, the railroad tie has gaps in it. Maybe you can spray a spray foam in there. Hey, kick that one, Ezra. Kick it again. It's kind of loose. Okay. Yeah, this one here, just for safety purposes. If you're not going to remove it, at least fill it with something. Maybe that spray foam. You see, Savannah says probably termites in there, which is true. All this is gapped. You can see, kind of looking at the. Yeah, you might want little things that you got to address is what we want to show you. That's all the way out to the thing. Okay, now for real, we're going into the property. Just before, I'm looking at the over 6714, the gutters, you can see grass growing out. That means those gutters are full. Let me zoom in a little bit. See the gutters right there? Need to check the gutters on all the units because the gutters are full of debris. Well, dirt and which is growing grass. Can't get in the front door, so we're gonna go into the back door.
That's dry rot, and that needs to be replaced.
Oh, what's this? This the back porch of the unit that the people just moved out of?
Yeah.
Okay, just showing the back porch of it. I'm looking up here. This little overhang. Hey, Ezra.
Yes, sir.
Do you think this overhang need to be here? Cause it's kind of makeshift. I'm looking at the overhang here.
I mean, it's,
Whose level?
It's good.
That's
for,
your level?
Yeah, it's good for.
I guess you
for
can leave
storing, you know, if you got something you don't want
Here,
to get wet.
take your thing out. Let's talk about the outside here before we go in. Well,
One
not
thing
much you can do.
That I would suggest if you're gonna do anything to this, these are all dry rot, as you can see. It's in some spots it's real weak.
Mm-hmm.
You could take these up, the joist underneath, replace them with treated wood, and then put new decking on top.
But for now, if you don't want to do that, how about power washing it and putting some of that stain on it too, to give it some mold?
Yeah, you could do that too in order to make it.
How about this gate here? This is all rusty. Just looking at aesthetics. Can we take this gate?
You could
wash
actually
it, power wash
it and
and
then hit
spray
it
it
with
black.
some of that black
Alolium paint. That spray paint.
Yeah.
So spray paint that, and then mask it also. The spray paint don't get on the wall, and make that look all black again. Can we get to the inside of this one right here? The left side of this gate. Is that access to the inside? Because when you spray paint, you got spray paint from both sides. Let me see. Yeah, you'd have to just take off the. You have to take off the doors. Move. Can both doors move?
I think only one door.
On one door move?
Yeah, the other door is stationary.
Okay, that'll be hard getting to the back. At least you can spray paint the back side of it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're inside the property. Wow, okay, let me give him a quick look here.
Yeah.
Quick look, number one, we got furnishings that need to be removed.
Well, the property manager asked me to leave these furnishings because someone or the new tenant wanted them. So he told me to leave.
What new tenant?
No.
They wanted this?
No, not the new tenant for here, but a tenant wants these, so he asked me to leave them here.
Okay, God bless him. Oh, anyway.
So, yeah, you can start in the kitchen.
Let's start in the kitchen. Let me just go. First of all, I'm looking at the kitchen roof. We got a ceiling. Looking at the ceiling. This ceiling needs. I'm looking at the texture that's on there. That looks like a popcorn.
It ain't just the texture. It looks like there was water damage upstairs, right there, and over that cabinet. So that needs to be addressed.
Okay. So what would we do here? We would probably have to pop some of that down. I'm looking at that right there.
Yeah, you'd have to.
And come back and patch it up with some popcorn.
You need a
Band
moisture
some
meter to
sheetrock.
see whether or not that.
Huh?
You need a moisture meter to see whether or not that's an issue.
Yeah, you have something I can push on this with? Maybe I can touch it.
Here, I got.
It's hard. It's not wet.
It was probably a leak that got repaired, and they just didn't fix the ceiling.
What to keep from scraping all this popcorn off of here? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that okay, you scrape what you can that's loose, respray the existing popcorn, try to match it, and come back with a ceiling paint on the whole thing.
I agree.
Okay, and this here, the cover is missing on this light. Okay, I think they can sell those at Home Depot. A little cover that fit this light.
Yeah,
you gotta cover the light. You gotta cover the light. And these, what else you want to
list? The kitchen cabinets, I told them that a lot of them need to be replaced because they're all chewed up.
Okay, that is bad.
Bugged out, they tore up. You don't want nobody. It's just the bottoms of them is rotten.
Are they rotten, kind?
Yeah, they weak. They rotten.
There's kind of some bugs in there too.
Yeah, and it's all. You got missing. Some of the drawers are missing.
Let me look at them.
They've been wet, so they got dry rot now. It's.
So you need actually, wow.
No.
Say
the framing
again.
is good. I'm looking at the framing.
Framing is good. Let's push those doors back here. Let's look at the framing. So they probably make drawers this size to come back a new drawer. You can't just do the facing because the whole drawer.
Yeah, the whole drawer.
Sometimes they do the facing right here, just the facing, but this whole drawer is just kind of. Okay, let's look at the framing. Savannah, you talking about the framing?
Yeah, the actual cabinet is sound. it's sound. But all the door facing, these doors, cabinets, and drawers need to be replaced.
They are
And it's
flaky.
cheaper to replace them than to have somebody come in and
Try to reface them and all that. So you had to buy the same size doors with
Exactly.
even these clippings on, even these little hinges on here are kind of. Let me zoom in back. I'm zooming out. Okay, I hit the zoom in. Even these hinges on here are different. So I'm looking at all up under here. This is all bad. And this stove. Just look at this. Now this stove top. The hood. Is that hood that hood is gone, bro.
Yeah, it's done.
Those hood cost about $60. I would snatch that out and put another whatever white or this is beige, but whatever color you're gonna be the stove. Whatever color probably be white here. Huh?
Yeah, white.
And this stove. Let me just look at the stove. There's all the connections to it. Okay. I don't know about the stove, but that would have to be tested. But if you're gonna change all these out and clean the stove. Change out this, because this thing here's been burnt. I see the vent, all the stuff is not attached to it. The lighting, it's been burnt some kind of way. It's rusty. Those only cost about $60-something at Home Depot. Now, these other cabinets, same thing up here?
Same thing.
If you're going to do it, do all the cabinets. They got to match. Okay, gotcha. That's something that, Ben, you can go to Home Depot. You got to get him the measurements, maybe, of the size of these cabinet doors. How many? The measurements of, let's say, that size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of these are different. Like this one right here is different than that one.
No, it ain't. It's just somebody put a board up there.
Somebody put a board there?
Tried to fix it.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's
Okay.
1, 2, that's 4, 5. That's 10, right?
Yeah, the width of this one is different than the width of this one, is what I'm saying.
Those are 36.
Yeah, we can do that. That's something you can do later. We just have to find some cabinets to fit it.
Doors.
But inside, what would you do inside these cabinets? Some of them, they still look kind of rough inside, even though they're solid. If you're going to put new doors on them, the
Inside
insides,
the cabinets, I could hit it with some smooth sandpaper just for the texture, and then hit it with some stain.
There you
a
go.
stain it inside.
Yeah.
Okay, make it look new.
Now
Yeah.
on the bottom, Ezra, count them for me.
Yeah, that's how I would do
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5. So it still is
Okay, you can get back to the measurements later.
7, 8. I just want to know 8.
8 and drawers. You got drawer count.
And you need a drawer facing, which you could fix that.
Stainless steel sink is okay.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Stainless steel sink is okay, but you got to change out that faucet.
How many doors?
Put a better faucet in.
7 doors.
And these are the cheap faucets. These I think those are those under $20 faucets. You want to go a step higher than that.
And the countertops are fine.
Countertops fine. They just need to be sealed, and caulked.
Countertops. Okay.
Oh,
Let me look in there.
That's done.
You need you need a new okay. Is that water hanging in there? Okay, that's done. The dishwasher is done. What he can do is one thing that about the people over here. I'm not talking about people.
Take out the dishwasher.
There's a cabinet that fit that space. That's a 2-footer. The 2-foot cabinet, you can come back with a cabinet.
No, you don't need a cabinet. You just need to take that out, and that's just and put a door on it.
Put a door on it.
Yeah.
But they make a cabinet that size that'll fit the
Why replace
like
the
we did
cabinet?
at
Because
our
you're gonna
house.
Put it under the top. Or you're gonna take
In other words, don't come back and give them a dishwasher because they're gonna screw it up.
freaking open it.
Yeah,
They put the
I
trash
agree.
can there.
Okay.
I can build some shelves in there, and then just put a door in on it.
What
Same
about the
doors.
fridge?
Okay. Oh, the refrigerator. Oh,
Don't- is it
let me get
live?
over here so I can see.
Live?
Yeah, they
It's
actually
bad.
they
This is-
actually had. Oh,
Everything is nice. That thing,
yeah,
does it get cold?
It's cold.
Okay.
Okay, then clean it up.
Yeah, it just
Unplug.
needs to be cleaned out. I think they might have had a few treats and snacks they was
Open it
supposed
up,
to come
man.
back for.
Open it up.
But Jamie and them took everything out, so it just needs to be cleaned real good, and brought back.
Why is Earl's name on that refrigerator?
I have no
They
idea.
wanted to remember who the landlord was or something? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let me look in this little cabinet here. This is just need to be clean here. This little cabinet, clean and probably painted, huh?
Yeah.
Clean and painted. Yeah, it's just that you see. It's just everything just dirty and okay. And this wall over here, paint and clean.
Pretty much.
You got a globe missing. You got to come back with everything. You got to put a globe on that. Make sure that light work. And what else you want to show me? This wall.
Needs to be repaired.
Let me give him a close look at this.
Yeah.
This wall had holes in it, and so it's all uneven, so you just can't paint it. And you can look at stuff like here. Let me see if I get a good grip on it. You see sideways. So a lot of niches and ditches and stuff like that in the walls. Across the top, all that need to be repaired. Take so that the curtains. What, 3 blinds on this window?
Yeah, they need to be switched out.
Okay. Look at the taping coming down from the ceiling. Let me see if I can show him. Let me zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. You can see the taping. All that somebody need to get on a tall ladder, and all that them cracks and float and tape need to be redone. Let me see if I can stay focused here. There we go. Coming across it. Just zooming in all the way down. A lot of places to be fixed to make this look, immaculate. And what color do you recommend? Maybe our colors. I don't recommend this be all white.
No, I already told them we're not coming back with the white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes it look too plain.
Sand.
Okay, you got that.
That front door is okay. Just need to replace the frame.
Yeah, the
front door.
Doors is intact, but the whole door frame is busted.
The whole frame is busted. Okay. Okay, I got you. And what's this? Is this a metal door? So the door looks, the little door is salvageable. And they make this one side here, In Home Depot, you can buy this one side, and instead of buying the whole frame and doing it, you kick out this one side and replace that. That's what the guy did for me at Kim's, my cousin's property.
Okay.
And just a way of doing that. I saw him do it, and we might have him come back and do it again. He's real good at that.
Okay.
Put the whole new frame in. Home Depot sell that one side. It's a left or a right. Holes in this wall. Watch this wall. Somebody just did a lot of kicking. It's a hole from the doorknob. What was you saying, Savannah?
The floors, and you just clean
Floors?
them or replace them.
That'd be no,
I would
clean
say
them.
Just clean them.
Yeah, that's clean. Ben's not gonna want to replace these because they down. They what's gonna make these floors pop once you clean them, and then he take these baseboards,
And, yeah.
paint them
And
whatever
white.
it could be white or another
Or
color.
White.
Yeah, but the white, and then you got the brown walls, make all this look good. This little stairwell here, this is gonna restain it, almost the same color, because the stairs got a stain on it too, don't it?
Some of the rails need to be replaced though.
Yeah, that's been chewing.
Yeah, somebody been chewing.
Somebody got some bad kids chewing up the
No.
kids was hungry. That's a dog. Okay. Hey, kids might have been hungry and they was, waiting. I don't know. What can I say?
Some of the stairs either need to be wood filled, or if it's real bad, then you can use a 2x10 to replace the step top.
Yeah.
I suggested carpet to David, but
That's a
he
2x10 or one. That look like a 1x10.
Okay. So just.
That's probably a 1x10.
Yeah,
Not a
the
one.
facing.
Or 1.5. It's not a 2.
Put in new facings on it.
Wow. Okay. So or you can pop. No, you can't do it. I'm gonna say pop this and turn around.
No, what I'm saying is if you shave this off right there, you can put in a new facing, just a new facing on the front.
I don't know what she's saying.
I know what she's
Go
saying.
down
but
all of them.
This is a whole piece
I
of.
understand.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I got
But
what she's saying.
If you get, and you can feel it under there.
You get a 1/4-inch piece,
Uh-huh.
a thin 1/4-inch piece or something like that.
And put your finger on here. That is the width where you cut it, and then replace it.
Okay.
No, just replace on top of it. Don't even cut it. Come down and put a facing on here, and you're gonna have a little gap right here. Then you can fill that with wood filler, and then you do it all the way up on all
Oh,
of
you
them.
talking about with a thin piece?
A thin piece
Okay.
on all of them, all the way up, and keep it flush right here. Keep it flush. Put a piece on it, but you got to do it on all of them so it stay uniform.
Okay.
That way you don't have to replace none of these out, because I'm looking at all of them are chipped. So a good sturdy piece of what kind of wood you get, something that's about this thick, and by I say a 1/4-inch,
Okay.
because all of them are damaged. But then once you get that piece on there, I think you can just put your wood filler on top, smooth sand it all down, and it will be a project. And going up the stairs, there's another hole in the wall here. Let me see here, hole in the wall, and Okay, just going upstairs. What's this closet door missing? Look, I see a closet door missing here.
Yeah, you got some missing doors.
Okay, this one has the little vents on it. Okay. Let's talk about this. Ooh, a lot of dirt on this water heater. A lot of dirt. They never changed the filter. Okay, number one, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to HVAC. He's have to bring an HVAC guy and service it. All this. Let me open this up so I can get some. This is just totally dirty. The water heater is probably at his last leg. It looks like it. If I was Ben, man, I would probably change out this water heater because if this sucker breach, look at I see the pan down there, but the pan is clogged with crap and dirt. And if it ever breached, the water's gonna go downstairs.
That's probably where it happened to the kitchen ceiling.
Oh, you know what? This is above the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what happened. This AC, probably, it might not have been the water heater, but the AC is sitting here too. I hate it when they do it like this. In other words, this is a 20 by 20 by 1 filter. Where is the filter at?
It says it's behind the
Oops.
panel. See, it says
Behind the
filter
panel?
is behind this panel.
Let's take it.
And
Take that off of me.
It's a 20 by 20 by 1.
Take it off of me. Let me take a look at it. I bet it ain't no filter there. Wow, at least the what's name is easy to get to. This is easy to get to. This got these little rinky-dink filters in there. Tell the tenant do not use these little rinky-dink filters because they don't work. Let me see if I can see how dirty. It's kind of almost clogged. Let me see if I can get a look at it. Yeah. It's got holes in here. All that need to be repaired. Ezra, come take a look. I'm gonna leave this off. See the holes back there? If you're gonna take the water heater out, you want to definitely repair those holes with most sheetrock. Just put a piece in there so that it don't look like that.
Okay.
There's a diaper on there too. What the hell? Excuse my French, but anyway. Okay, boy, people, man. That's what I don't like about tenants. Man, go buy a parking lot, bro. Okay, but this whole thing, I know it because it's dirty. The fan on here is probably gonna need to be cleaned, so you're gonna have the whole thing serviced. But it's easy to get to this coil. That's one thing. They can service that in place. They don't have to take it out. So that got to be clean. This water heater probably is about on its last leg. Do you see any dates on there as when it was installed? I zoomed in by accident. There's no date, huh? Not there. Somebody would have wrote it on somewhere. On the side or something. That's what I normally do. The plate is missing on the front of it. I don't see the plate. You see the plate in it?
Bottom plate's missing.
Yeah, why is that missing? That's not, you can't rent it to someone. Kids stick their hand in there and get shocked, and they want to blame the landlord for that because there never was a plate there.
He needs to replace that handler.
The handler look bad, but if it works, I would, instead of replacing it, I would have it cleaned. The main thing, because if it leaks, see, this is your secondary drain. It's probably going outside somewhere. See how it's going, that white paint? That's a secondary drain. Go ahead. Yeah, and but we can get on that. In other words, we see that as crappy. Upstairs. Okay, from upstairs you can. What's that? Okay, let me just show you something, Ben. That's a loud. Is that a roach?
Cockroaches.
Yeah, that's look. Yeah, that's a German roach too. You hear my wife down there telling me. Hey, he got wings, Savannah. He's coming at you. Okay, all right. That's the top of that. See how the top of that fan is all dirty, Ezra? Mm-hmm. Some kind of way you can take a stick or whatever and from here with a brush on it and do it from here. Okay, and clean that off, but that's all you can do. And see how the globe, all that's dirty. Let's use a real tall ladder.
Tall ladder, yeah.
Now up here, this room is even this door got issues and nicks. Sometimes it's hard to replace things. You gotta really be good at trying to fill that and sand it.
Yeah,
Needs a lot of work.
Be replaced.
Yeah, that's a hollow core door. Yeah, that's a real thin door. Just replace it to make it better. And this door, what's that? What was that? A closet?
It has a track up there, so it might have been a slider or.
That's the door. That's the door there. That door didn't fit that though. I don't know where that door came from, but it's hollow core broke. Maybe it came out of the
hall. Yeah.
hallway. This was a. You can put those little double ones that I put on our property.
Oh yeah.
That you can do that and redo that. That was a slider. I'm looking at the little slider things. Not well. It was like a, not the slider, but the what do they call it? Trifold or trifold. It says tri. Bifold. Yeah, Ezra. That wall. That it went here. They had that door here. That's where it was. Let's look in this room. This upstairs bedroom. This the master? Okay.
Yeah, but feel this floor.
Feel what floor?
This floor has some issues, serious issues.
It's kind of wavy. Yeah. Can't replace it. It's not gonna do nothing. I would over here. I just make it look good and paint. I wouldn't mess with that floor too much. What you gonna do to it? It's wavy right there.
Like the decking under this floor is
But right now it's gonna cost them more.
Yeah.
And all these blinds and all that gotta be changed. I feel they're gonna have a bed over everything anyway. Gonna have a big bed over. They're not gonna be walking on the floor. So you know you got your, I see your light fixtures. You missing globes in Home Depot. That's a cost. Home Depot, they charge you for globes almost as much as the light. We just bought one. They wanted $18 for the globe. But anyway,
Doors need to be replaced.
this door too. Yeah, these soft core doors, they need to be gone. Okay, all the blinds and also these walls are all patched. Need to be patched up because there was holes. All the taping, you got tape. So you just can't come in here and just throw paint on these walls. All the taping, all that gotta be fixed. It's time consuming. Remember we did it at my house.
Light sockets need to be replaced.
Light sockets, okay, the little plates, yeah. Can I get it? Can that light come on in that bathroom?
Ain't no utilities on.
I thought you told me the light was on.
No, it is utilities, but it's no, yeah.
Yeah, just not a bulb in there. I don't have a light on this. You got a light on your phone, man? Let me see. I can kind of get a little idea. Okay, I can kind of. Let me see if I can get this to focus a little bit. Anyway, I'm looking at the bathtub. There you go. Thank you. I took the light off of my phone because you know they track you on the lighting thing. I had to find me a better.
Toilet is not too.
Okay, toilet is yeah, I guess it can be cleaned if it works. The vanity, shine a light on the vanity here.
Oh, that's a fence board.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
They sent in new drawers, so they need to replace the vanity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay?
Open that up. Let me see something. It's bad up under there.
Oh yeah, it
You
need
need
to
to
go.
replace the vanity.
Yeah, this need a major. It got a hole in the wall right there too. Somebody just love punching walls up in here. What tenant lived in here? Ben, I hope you didn't give them their deposit back. No, they left them.
You need a whole light fixture.
Whole light fixture up top. Okay, good. The mirror's okay. The mirror's okay.
It's fine. The medicine cabinet is fine. All you gotta do.
How about that? That's okay there. So this tub is salvageable. Salvageable. What's in there?
It's just a closet.
That's a long closet.
Any holes in that thing? Let me pop in and go ahead and pop in and shine your light around so I can show. It's not gonna be a quick fix on this, definitely. What's up here? What's that?
I know they got a lock.
Attic, so they put a lock on it. I guess there's access to the attic to keep them from going up there and into somebody else's property. So this has a little access thing up here. See if I can get it to focus here. Okay. Okay, so this room is pretty much
Intact.
Okay. Just need painting and whatever. And that's the regular closet here, pretty much intact. Need to be cleaned out. Probably, if it cleans well, you might not even. If,
It's
you know,
a
it saves
serious
it.
bug issue. Look.
Needs to be fumigated first.
Okay, so I gotta shake myself by the time I leave out of here, huh?
Serious bugs in here.
Don't want to take nothing home. Don't take no friends home with you. Say what's up?
I said, you see, I'm standing in the middle of the room.
Okay. Okay, you're missing all the smoke detectors, probably. I don't know what they did with them. Maybe they use them as toys. Smoke
Watch this
detector.
rain up there.
Where? There's another?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, it's time for him to go. All right.
Yeah, so that's a lot of the doors need to be replaced, and a lot of I'm looking at a lot of that some of the hardware is good, but on some of the hardware, I noticed that it's rusty.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this fireplace right quick.
And all the socket covers and wall sockets need to be, the socket covers and the light switch covers need to be replaced.
Okay. Okay, this.
You just stand up there like.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Somebody did you?
She about to lay babies.
Hey, well, as long as it don't fly on me. But anyway, the Ezra, just a note, the fireplace is totally been used, and that can be dangerous because these fireplaces, I know no chimney sweep has came through.
Well, not only that, on the outside, the boards are dry rot.
Yeah, so Ben, I would recommend that you require all the tenants not to use the fireplaces. They just, unless they have show you that has been cleared and it's up to them. If they want to use it, they need to have a chimney sweep come in and certify it, whatever, clean it out, and they have to do that every year to use it. If not, do not use it on all your leases. Do not use oh, we're not finished? Do not use the fireplaces. What's up here? There's no
It needs a accordion door.
Yeah.
Or a bifold.
Bifold door do here. Laundry room area, 3-prong dryer, electric. That just need to be cleaned out. Another bedroom. A hole in every door. There's a hole here in this door. Let me replace all these doors, man. Okay, that's gonna take a little bit. Closet doors missing in this bedroom. This is a downstairs bedroom. Closet door again missing. And we can probably do a bifold door. Those are, I think, what did we pay for the ones that we paid per door was about $30-something.
I don't know if I got it on my phone.
Yeah, it's probably easy to put in. You just got to get it done. Okay. So what are you talking about? Missing place again? Crack walls? Yeah, all that. So that before you paint, you gotta repair that, get rid of all the spider webs, and repair the walls, and all the curtains gotta go. Now, how about these little? I'm not worried about the bars outside. I see people outside. Is that kids out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you fix this up real nice, and then you put another look at it. I see that framing is cracked.
The frame is broken.
Can you please address that?
What?
Because, you can't just put the same kind of thing.
Okay. Show me that framing right quick here. This framing is bad.
Get the inside. This whole wall's busted open. Down.
Okay, so that's just a trim. That's just not that's like that until you put the trim on. So you gotta change the trim out and match that.
Okay.
That's all that is. Okay, Sean. What's up there? Missing the grill?
Yeah.
Put the
That's probably what they.
what's that? The whole thing missing? Go on over there. Is there anything there? The whole thing is out. The whole little fan and everything. That's yeah. The whole thing is out there. There's the fan.
The walls look good.
Who's out here ringing the doorbell? Savannah, check that. Put it on that toilet there. Okay, that toilet is okay. Okay.
This vanity also has a fence board.
Okay. Yeah, that somebody just
I need to go too.
open it up on the other side. Okay, good. Okay. Great. And shine up on that light little thing there. I guess that could be salvaged.
Yeah,
Just put some- Okay. Oh, this here is good.
Some mica is off of it though.
Yeah, to make it right, you gotta clean that out, and you still gotta, make the shelves look good. Cause when people come in, to see that it's, everything is it takes time to do the little things. It's a lot of little things you gotta do too. You just can't slap some paint on that bad boy.
It's a big hole in the bathroom wall.
Another one?
Yeah.
Wow, so you almost have to do it. Which one? Oh, from the doorknob.
Yeah.
We put a door stop there and also the little round door thing, the thing on the wall.
Yeah.
Just in case the door stop fail. Okay, I think we got every room, right?
Yes,
I'll send this to Ben and he can see, kind of get a feel what we were looking at. Turn that light off, Ed. And we'll close this back up. And he can kind of see what's happening. I don't know what happened here. Was that a duff? That's kind of painted and dry, right? They gotta be, you know, peeled out and see all this right here. I don't know what that. Well, anyway, I don't know what that was. Maybe a dog was scratching it and they tried to prime it. Same dog that was chewing up the stairs though, that was chewing at that, trying to get out. Okay. But being there, you got it on this property. Take a look at the video. Share it with your friends. And like us on YouTube. Okay, outside, those are the bars too on the outside. So this unit got bars on it when some don't. I wonder, should he remove the bars? They're not doing anything. Somebody must have put these on. They're kind of like in the way. And if there's bars on the bedrooms without a release, then that's illegal. That's a fire trap. So I don't know what room this is, but I guess you can leave them there. They're there. Okay. Savannah out here talking to the kids. Oh, let me take a picture of the AC. Yeah, look at that siding on that house.
She just didn't tell you.
The little kids.
Picture.
Yeah, how you doing?
I want to take a picture.
I already got you. I got you. There's a light on top. Way up there, there's a light up there. There's a light up there. Hold on, Savannah. There's a light up there with no bulb in it. What was you talking about, Savannah?
Well, honestly, you have to see this.
On the
dry rot, and it needs to be
on the you talking about on the
any dry
fireplace?
rot boards need to be replaced, and it needs to be primed and painted.
The fireplace?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's siding. He gonna have
The whole
everybody.
exterior of this unit needs to be.
Well, he knows. He knows that he gotta deal with the siding issues.
You gotta be careful because I don't want you to get hurt on boards and nails and stuff. Okay.
Kids out playing.
Okay. Come on, I need you guys to come out.
That's their backyard, isn't it, Savannah? Yeah.
Hey, I saw you in my house.
Yeah.